Uh... Yay, Key Game! Thanks for the 21 months Federal Alliance. I think this you were literally filled. Let's see if I can make this. Oh. I think you're literally there's a controller. I don't have a controller. Oh god. Why is it so oh. Okay, no mouse, keyboard. Full screen, windowed. How do I change it though? Is there a window mode? Poop water. Can I make I can make this smaller. Much better for me. And then fit to screen. Yippee! Oh wait. There we go. Alright, I don't oh my god, I'm so slow. How do I propel forward? How do I just oh, I'm literally sucking up all the oil. What is this about? I'm pretty sure this is just making your the water environment clean. This is actually just perfect. Wait, why is it like shaking? We are ocean cleaning. Is there nope. F upgrading return. Okay. Is it me or does it look a little or maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. I don't freaking know because I'm moving around. So, how's your guys' day? Was it freaking awesome? Are you excited for Pokopia this week? Yeah, it jitters. I don't know how to fix that. Is it because I'm on like well, maybe let me try doing it on full screen. Okay, well maybe it's the window resolution probably. Okay, let me just go back to fit screen or let me just put it on full screen then. Oh, I just went back to the main menu. New mattress. Yeah. There we go. What is that emote? Furry? Oh, this is like a very large... He has like fur in between his chest. That's impressive. That's impressive. Big furry naturals. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Oh, I gotta go back. I gotta suck up all the goop from the ocean. Do you guys think Marathon is gonna... Actually, I'm pretty sure it'll do fine. It'll sustain, I think. I was thinking, is it gonna flop? I'm pretty sure it won't, because a lot of people like... Or there's some Bungie fans. Depends whether or not they sponsor you? Okay, well that's kind of a low blow. So what? Maybe every single, like, FPS game or shooter game that I've been sponsored to play flops, but, like... Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure I have, like, the death's touch in, like... If I get sponsored by a game, it probably is a flop. Besides Path of Exile, because PoE is so awesome. I'm actually the Grim Reaper of games. Which, I get to play Path of Exile this Friday! Yay! Yeah, everything I touch dies, for the most part. Is my tank full? I don't know, I'm just literally... This would definitely be better with the controller, I must say. Indie farming game sponsors? No, the farming games that I take a sponsor for, they're actually very well established for the most part. Like, what do you call it? like Harvest Moon and stuff. Those have been. Can't believe PoE2 will die. Well, it's not gonna die, dude. Path of Exile has too much of a loyal following for PoE2 to die. And GGG is actually one of those people that. Oh, the froggy. Can I even go over there? Wait, let me back it up. Let me go back. GGG actually responds and tries to change their game for the people. Croakfort. I the water's so clear. Cleaning up the ocean. Yeah. But GGG is a great example of a company that literally cares. It like shows that caring about your player base. And this is I'm not sponsored to say this. This is not paid glaze or anything. I don't even know if this is even glaze because it's just true. That they actually care about what people have to say, so they do try to change things. Maybe they don't do everything that, the player base would want, but they Aaron Dunbar. Hello. Okay, but honestly, Project Ethos is probably some sort of like I don't were they even trying to make the game work? I mean, to be honest, like when I played that game, it was so like soulless that I have a hard time believing they actually wanted it must be like some rug or some weird thing where they're like, we need to launder our money and make a Kia game. And we're not gonna publish it. We're just gonna have it there. And yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't know. There's no signs of life from that game. I don't know what happened. Tax write-off, actually. If you refuse to play a game, does it flourish? No. I would say probably not. What games do I not like playing? I don't know. I mean, there are like not a lot of games where I think like, dang, this game looks really bad. I don't want to play it. It's more like it's just not of my interest, so I don't play it. I don't think I'm usually like, this game is freaking ugly. I don't want to play it. Hyoon killed Anthem? Wait, what's Anthem? That sounds familiar, but what is that? Is it a shooter? I don't. It's an EA. Oh, I mean EA. Come on, Concord. I mean, come on. Concord. Okay, that is one of the few games where I'll say that game looked really ugly. I'm sorry, because I remember. I think I might be mistaking it with a different game. But like, at some point, like all the realistic shooter games with like they're trying to make characters, but there's like no thought into the character design and they just look like it's just so generic and you're like, okay. Like, come on now. No, Concord was ugly. Am I allowed to say that? Is that being too mean? I don't know. Remember X Defiant? I only remember it through people saying X Defiant because I've actually never seen anything of it, but I remember it through everyone saying that it died. But yeah, the same. X Defiant was fun. It was a COD game, and then Ubisoft. The game wasn't that bad. What happened for it to just fall flat? Though I don't. Was it free to play or was it Oh, Ubisoft was their issue. It was free? Oh. Huh. Black Ops came back? Is that why? But wait, look at all the turtles. Yay! I need to go. I want to pick up my speed. Turtles and frogs make you happy? Yeah, turtles and frogs are very cuting. Sluggish. Oh, like dude, Battlefield in beta was so fun. It was like literally the definition of fun kill slop. And then they turn it into a slugfest, and then it got boring. I was like, oh, clear. Do people still play Battlefield? Or they could have introduced like new modes or something. I don't know. Red, the water kip. What happened to Battlefield? Well, I don't think anything extreme happened. It's just that it changed the gameplay and then the movement and then the guns and like because a lot of war dads were like, you can't move like this, you can't do this in real life, so you shouldn't be able to do this, and then they changed the gameplay a bit, and then it just felt like you had 50-pound weights on your ankles all the time in the game, and I was like, well, it is what it is. Battlefield was actually fun. I've never played Kill Slop like that. It was like my first Battlefield game, and I found it fun in that time I've played it. Did I see all the reviews for Pokopia? Yeah, and everyone freaking loves it, actually. All the reviewers were like, yay! Were they hashtag paid? Who knows? Will I have fun with the game regardless? Yeah. What is Kill Slop? It's literally just you run around and kill people. That's what I call Kill Slop. I feel like that might be a good definition for it. Battlefield 6, you just literally run around and you just kill. That's about it. So John Wick? Well, no, because you're not like the only guy. You got a team. Why is the boat squirting now? Excuse me, I'm accelerating. I'm that is not that is well, John Wick the game will be kill slot positive. Yeah, that John Wick game looks pretty decent. I hope it's good. Yeah. Will I play that? I don't know. Well, maybe if it has like keyboard and mouse. But if I have to play on a controller, I don't know. I'm a keyboard type of guy. Oh yeah, Wolverine looks good too. My freaking Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine looks good. Yeah, also I get motion sickness, which is poop. But oh well. Such is life. Even even with the motion sickness goggles. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I get motion sickness from things. I mean, it all depends. Well, first of all, does it have innate head bobbing? Does it have motion blur? And if I can change my sensitivity, then I could get used to it. But if it has like some settings that you can't turn off, then yeah, I'd probably just get motion sickness from it. I can't see the gradual change in water. It gets subtle. Why is it telling me to squirt? Oh, to clean the sides. Oh, I was like, why is it telling me to do that? I'm like, oh. Did I play Spooderman? No. Dude, even when I was watching Daft play Resident Evil, and when Leon goes crazy mode in his motorcycle, and then I saw like it like changes the perspective, or like you change I don't know what the word is, but then you like flip-flop around through like different platforms, and I was like, this looks like it would make me throw up. It was like what the frick is that one game that we watched in the trailer? Freaking uh, oh, I don't remember. Control? I think it was Control. It looked it was like flopping around like that, and I was like, oh jeez. Oliver, hi. So cute. What a cute little game about being mindful about waste in the water and pollution, making an effort to clean up. Dude, I remember in my freaking science class in 7th grade, for a field trip, we went out to the Chesapeake Bay? I forgot where it was. And then I don't remember what they had. It was, I feel like we're picking up stuff or something. I was like, is this really a field trip or are we just being, are we just cleaning up and being put to work as 7th graders? Child labor, but disguise it as a field trip. Don't make it too obvious. They love doing that. I was like, okay. Yeah, the same thing in high school. Yeah, they're like, yeah, it'll be great. You pay, so we take you to do some work. Then my pilgrim days, okay, yeah, colonial day or whatever they had us do in elementary school, and they made us RP as pilgrims was also something else as well. I'm like, all right, let's make some candles. What is a colonial day? Well, I lived in Virginia, and they had us RP as pilgrims on colonial day. I don't even remember when that would be, but they just, yeah. How come white people were the only ones at those reenactment sites? Considering? Dude, yeah, I remember for field trips, they would take you to, like, war sites and stuff, and I'm like, okay. This is where it all happened. I'm like, okay. Beach ball? It's telling me to look for a beach ball. Why they named the game this? Because oil spill, and we were cleaning. Very Regina coded. Yeah, I mean, all of the field trips you'd go to are just either like museums in DC or going to DC or going to some random, yeah, war site. And then they're like, here it is. And then they just made you walk through it. And they're like, here you, and then it's just like, okay, well, cool, question mark. Yeah, I had field trips to Williamsburg and Jamestown, yeah. Jamestown Glorp? James Boyd? Peaches! Oh, so cute! Yeah, my field trips were definitely, I mean, let's just say I wasn't very excited to be on the field trips. They were not of my interest. Thanks for the 70 months, skedaddle. Virginia grade school classics. I'm trying to think of like a random. I mean, they had us do square dancing in gym class sometimes. I mean, I don't know. What else could you possibly do? Literally, they would put I kid you not, Cotton Eye Joe. They would be playing that and then you would have to square dance to it. Very, very very Kekona coded. Square dancing was fire though. I didn't like it because I was a socially very anxious child. And I did not want to do that with anyone. I said I just want to be in my own I don't want to interact with anyone. Oh my god, the cha-cha slide. Wait, yeah, I remember that. Wait, yeah, you did have to do that. Oh jeez, I forgot about that. Wait, that was high Q fire though. That was to the left. I do remember that in gym class. You sprained your ankle square dancing to the Cotton Eye Joe in elementary school? Oh. Oh dear. You went a little too crazy on the square dancing. At least the song gives directions, that's true. It hurts so bad I cannot lie. Oh yeah. Dude, literally my favorite thing about school was not even being in school because Legolas Lizard was at the end of the year. It was literally well, basically, if you look at it when you're not a child, they were just making you clean your own desk at the end of the year. But then they would give you like shaving foam or like some sort of foam to like clean your desk. But it was, I really liked the foam and it was fun. And that was the thing that I would look forward to every single year of school ending. 'Cause it was just nice. It just felt nice because it was just foam and you're like, yay! Did I ever clean out my locker? Okay, I never use my locker. Dude, I still have like dreams to this day that sometimes I'm like in school and I forget my locker combination. I don't know why. Like, I have school dreams every now and then. Dude, I haven't been in grade school in literally like almost 2 decades. I don't know why I'm still having dreams about school. It's crazy. Dude, I never used my locker in school because I would just put everything in my backpack. Okay. You know how like sometimes your teachers in class would be like, "All right, you need a separate folder and a separate binder for all this." I would literally just have one of those 3 subject notebooks and I would just stuff all of my papers and whatever I actually needed into each section, and they would have like little folder dividers, and then anything that was important I would put in there. You could not pay me enough or co- you like I almost said seduce. You could not like entice me enough to like organize and have different binders and folders and sections for school. I just don't care enough. Wait, did you guys ever use your planners? I never used my planners either. How I literally the way that I remembered what was due and my homework, I would just put it at the top of my things. And then I'd be like, "Yep, this is what I need to look at and do after I get home from class." Uh, I mean, I had no issues remembering what I needed to do anyway as a kid, but then yeah, as I got older, my memory, I just oh jeez. The only time, the rare occasion that I actually needed to use the bathroom in school, that's when I freaking used my planner because they were like, "Well, but now we have to sign your planner for you to use a bathroom." It's like, okay. I had a teacher that made us leave our binders in class and make sure there's only his who we he is literally doing too much. He's not paid enough to care that much about his job, probably, unfortunately. I got the freaking ick. God forbid a student don't have separate binders for each of their classes. Oh my god, fire! Yay! Oh my god, I got money! If you get the money, oh, that's what the bottles are. You know what? I didn't even register these as bottles. You know those floating things in like pools? I thought because some of them were orange, so I thought they were like those little like floating things that divide like pools and stuff. Like on the string and line. Oh jeez, no wonder they were clumped up in an area. I literally just I was too busy yapping about school and being old. Back in my day, do students learn cursive handwriting anymore? Probably not. I mean, do they need to? At Brendan! Brendan would know best, but I don't know. Maybe he went off to go play League of Legends right now, so. Because he does, unfortunately, like playing Riot games in his off time of, when he's not on the job. But I feel like, I mean, yeah. Would they need to learn cursive? Probably not. Cause like, well, you know, after COVID happened and then like people needed to do online classes, they probably kind of actually do they still teach? I mean, what when did you learn cursive in like English class when you're like extremely young? Maybe like in the freaking third, second grade or something like that. I mean, they probably picked and choose what they taught in their online courses. You learned in grade 4? I think I learned like in 3rd grade or something. Pretty early. Dude, you know what I would waste my time doing? When I would get so freaking bored in class in like high school, I would just I would just practice making a bunch of random signatures. That is a good way to waste time in class. Whenever you're bored and you don't actually feel like doing something, you just hoot and holler and you drew a bunch of eyes. That's also a classic. You would just peer over and see people draw eyes. But like if you didn't really feel like drawing or anything, you missed the millennial S. I mean, that's just a lost art at this point. Ain't no one doing the millennial S anymore. But you know what's an older thing? It's like doing those like origami things in class when you're bored, like making those ninja stars or like claws in class in like elementary school, or like those fortune tellers that you fold and then you write on them and then you put like numbers and write whatever in it. That's also a lost art. And then I don't know, they probably don't do that now cuz they don't need to. They could find other ways of entertainment. The paper claws were really fun, though. I freaking loved making those. Did I have a foreign exchange Japanese teacher? No. I don't. I've never. You know what's really funny? I'm thinking about my Japanese classes that I took in uh the only time I had a actual Japanese person teach my Japanese class was literally in 8th grade, and then the rest of them were white. Like, anyway, I just thought it was really funny. Even my AP Japanese teacher, white. The only time I actually had a Japanese teacher for my Japanese class was in in 8th grade. Did I learn? Oh yeah, I actually did because I actually bothered to learn. I mean, a lot of people in my class didn't, or they just didn't really care, but I learned. I did well. I was widowy in the National Japanese Honor Society. Onegai shimasu. Really? Yeah, really. Widowy. Oh my god, dolphin! Gulp. Oh, there's another bird. And anemia. Wait, kitty! It's like a kitty statue. Wait, they're raining coins on me. He's got like sunglasses on. He's freaking chill like that. Oh, I forgot Cool Cat was an emote. Holy frick. That society helped pay like 20% of your study abroad fees in college? Wait, massive W actually. Was Japanese my favorite subject besides math? Um, I don't know if it was my favorite subject, but I mean, believe it or not, I did like learning as a kid. And I'm sure, I mean, I was a weeb, so I wanted to learn. I think learning languages is just very cool, though. But I really loved math. Yeah, I thought math was cool besides geometry because I don't know. Me and geometry just don't go well together, but everything else is fine. Something with geometry, I don't know. Something just doesn't click. But other than that, I think math is fun. I think problem solving is actually really fun. As nerd as that may sound. Bob! I did take AP Stats after I was done with calculus, because I was like, well, I have like a slot open, what should I take? And I was like, I don't know, I'll just take AP Statistics. And, I mean, my teacher was really nice, I remember that. She was a nice lady. Not having to give presentations at the... Yeah. Actually, smart streamer, no. I would just say I might be like average intelligence, perchance, maybe below average sometimes with the things that I do. If I actively think, yeah, I could seem like I have a brain, but when I don't actively think, I'm literally just like, I literally just drool on myself. Taking AP courses for fun. Well, it's also not for fun, but also I felt like I had to because of my parents, and they're like, "Well, we need you to overachieve and whatever, so take as many as AP courses you can." I was like, "Okay." Because if I said I mean, maybe my mom, maybe they didn't care at that point because I was like a senior, but I mean, they would always want you to go above and beyond. Wait, what is this? Oh, I see. Oh, there's like oil barrels at the bottom. That's what it is for. Don't worry, I'm a senior now. Do you think I can get senior discounts at what was the button? Yeah. Oh my god, I need to go to a buffet and then just like get a senior discount and start eating. Wait, did I miss the oil? Oh, it breaks it. Oh, okay. That actually lives on a boat? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I saw this game on Steam and it was like $1 or something, or maybe less, I don't know, or maybe in a bundle that I bought. And then, yeah, they're all really cheap, so I was like, frick it, I'll play this game. I like the art. It looks nice. The senior parking spots. Yeah, you think they have a parking spot for my wheelchair that I'll be needing soon? My freaking knees giving out. I wake up and then... Wait, 667! Oh, he wants his boat. Where's the boat? What's a question mark? I need to find... Oh, the rowboat. I need to just take it. Yippee! Dude, I freaking love buffets. Dude, I don't know how many where I lived in Virginia, the buffet that we would go to is Old Country Buffet. I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't even taste good. It probably tastes like slop, or it's probably bad, but like my family would go there all the time. And then it was, I don't know, I would just get all the fried foods as a kid. But me, the best thing was because they had an ice cream like soft serve machine or whatever. And then with those, you just freaking, if you're with your family, like I'm freaking with my brother and my cousins, we have a contest on who can make the highest piling ice cream. What do I do with this? Oh, I just bring it over here. I don't think I've ever been to Shoney's. I don't know if I've been to Golden Corral either. Yeah, that Old Country Buffet is actually huge. But also, I don't remember it that clearly because I mean, I was a kid, but from my recollection, it was pretty large when I was a kid. Golden Corral is horrid? Oh, jeez. We should bring back... Oh, there is Rainforest Cafe. What do you mean, bring it back? It already exists. I mean, I don't, it's not like it's out of business. I've seen it in places like malls and stuff too. They used to be everywhere. I've never been to a rainforest cafe. I mean, I assume people go there for the experience or something. Have I gone to a breakfast buffet? No, I don't think so. They're scamming bad food. Yeah. I mean, the last time I went to a buffet was in Vegas, yeah. And it was like, what is that one? I forgot what it was called. I forgot. It's like a decent. It's not like. It's one of the better or supposedly better ones. I don't remember though. Oh god, I have to go look at it and then I'll remember what it is. No, it wasn't no Scara I asked last time for the sea bass. The sea bass, the miso glazed sea bass. Now that is freaking goog at what the frick is it called? Sushi Samba or something. They have like these skewers and they're really good. Everything else on their menu is pretty whatever. It's only the sea bass that tastes really good. And that's it. Cuz everything else on their menu I don't really remember, but no, it's not that. It's not that buffet. It was some other one. I forgot. I'll probably look in looking into this. Oh my god, there's so many bottles. So many things to clean. But my grip my width. Oh, is this a seal? Oh, he's so sad looking. Hello. Slurp? Oh, there's a barrel at the bottom. But yeah. Then again, I don't think I have an appetite for buffets anymore. My stomach is literally not built like what it's used to. But if I was allowed to dilly-dally at a buffet for like hours, then I could get my money's worth. But if I'm only there for like, you know, like an hour or two, I don't know if I could get my money's worth out of a buffet. At least like a nicer one, considering. Actually, I still need to go to a buffet here in Houston. It's like this Viet buffet, I think. I have not gone yet, but I've heard it's decent. Kim San, yeah. I need to go there and this is gonna sound bad, but did did where you lived in Virginia have good Chinese buffets? I don't remember ever going to a Chinese buffet. I remember having Chinese food in like a restaurant that my parents would order from all the time or every now and then, but not exactly I don't think we ever went to a Chinese buffet. But I need to go to the restaurant. I need Arya to come over again and then we can go to it together and go eat. And then see if she likes it. Because I mean, I'm not like I you could just give me something kind of plain tasting and I'll probably like it. I'm not like a very what do you call it? Not that harsh on food as long as it's all right. As long as it's like literally not uncooked or something, I'll probably enjoy it, but her cooking streams stress you out? Dude, I mean, I mean, well, honestly, being neat and tidy when you cook is such a I mean, I get it. Sometimes you just don't want to do all that. Like you can be, I mean, it's good to be, but it's like sometimes you just don't have the energy for it. You're like, eh, so cuting. Her entire house is like that. Well, honestly, I mean, if it works for her, then it works for her, you know? Some people like a chaotic mess, like, or not even a mess, it's like organized mess. Because some people like just having things out and not like have them in like a container or like a storage or whatever, and they just like having it out. But it's like everyone has their own system. It's like, well, yeah, some people might frown at it or be like, "Oh my god, how could you live like that?" But it's like, well, I mean, you're not living with them, or like, it's not your problem, so it's really whatever, and they're not bothering you with it. So, and if you simply don't like looking at it, then you can just look away, you know? I mean, yeah, I used to be more of like a chaotic mess type of person back at home. But then now, like, after moving, I'm like, holy frick, I can't have a lot of things because it's such a hassle to move and pack. And just like, so I try to keep it as minimal as possible. But then the only things where I see a spike in like quantity is probably like when I start doing craft stuff. Because my room used to be so empty for a while, and then now I have some crafting things, so there's like signs of life in my room. It doesn't look like it's not just bed, desk, computer, mirror, and like my plushies. There's just more. There's like I got little shelves organizing stuff with a bunch of things in it. You missed the Christmas tree? Yeah, it provided some life to my room now. I mean, I just don't have a lot of like tall things because yeah. Yeah, my room actually has like decor and stuff. Surprisingly. Minimalist maxing? Dude, I mean, if I but I like signs of life in my room a little bit. I'm into plants. I mean, I like plants, but I have too many pets, and a lot of my cats, okay, I just like biting into the leaves and stuff. The thing about wall decor is that well, then I would have to put holes into it, cuz like most of the times with like tape or things like that, it can peel off the paint, or like you have to be careful of like what you use because it could rip off like the tape, or sorry, not the tape, the paint, or like the even the drywall and stuff. So I know some things are notorious for doing that, and I don't know if I lived in my own home, yeah, that'd be awesome. Like if I owned it, I would probably do a bunch of stuff. Like I wouldn't want to put like shelves on the walls and stuff, but yeah. What color would I paint my room? Oh no, I don't think I would paint my room. My room back at home is blue though. But in this economy, I didn't say I am. I'm just saying like if I did. I'm saying if. Keyword if, but yeah, clutter actually drives me insane. It like the moment I see a bit of clutter, and sometimes there clutter does pile up because like if you get busy, or like sometimes you just your mood or whatever, and you're like despair, and then you don't feel like cleaning. But then like when I see clutter, I visibly like if I had a bar for like a bad mood, it like goes up significantly because I'm like, I have to get rid of this. I can't stand the sight of seeing just this clutter in my room. Oh god. Or in this section of my place. But then it feels so good when you get rid of it. And then you're like, wow, mood up. It's like mood awful to mood up. You're like, thank God it's gone. Now it looks nice. You have the clutter chair? Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of people with I mean, I used to have that too, and then I stopped. Yeah, I used to have wait, Reggie? Oh, wait, Penguin. I used to have a chair and then I would just put clothes on it all the time. And then I was like, this is way too much. Reggie Penguin. Reggie Snow. Reggie Ice's distant cousin. But yeah, sometimes I had that pile up so much on my chair pile, and I was like, yeah, I I need to stop doing this. And I was like, also, I don't need a chair in my room. Goodbye. So or like an extra chair. Wait, I see a whale. You like everything accessible? I mean, that's fair. I mean, everyone has their own way of organizing things. I have a table in my room. No, I actually took down the table. My room has much more space after I took down the table. Alfred, get my chair. Where else can you sit menacingly? The only time I bought other things, no, my balloons are. I popped all of them and I said bye bye. I'm like okay with like I mean you don't realize how good you have it until like when you're not living with your mom or like whoever or like a family member that cleans, because my mom would clean all the time. It's like you don't realize how fast things pile up in your home. Like even if you like go like a couple days and you're like, wait a minute, it's kind of pretty messy now. And you're like, wow, no wonder. And I'm like, and then I realized, no wonder my mom just cleans daily because it's freaking it actually piles up. Like, imagine like having 4 people in your home adding to it, because it's like, well, if it's one person, pretty definitely extremely manageable. But it builds up so fast once you add more people onto that. Yet laundry piles up really fast. And trash, yeah. The laundry, holy frick. Dude, my freaking dad, I don't know if your guys' dad, my dad, he would complain. He would always give me like he would give me some poop for like being like a little messy or like leaving things out. My dad would literally just take off all like whenever he's changing socks on the floor, pants on the floor, boxers on the floor, and then he has the audacity to tell me I'm being a little messy. Like, excuse me, you have your clothes all around everywhere. You couldn't just go. You couldn't at least drop them into the laundry basket. He just literally leaves them there, and then my mom picks them up, or me. And then he like, I'm like, come on, man. At least like you could just put it in the laundry basket. He says clean up for yourself and doesn't do it for himself. Like, hello? Make it make sense? Dads, I get up extra early, and you know, son, you gotta be like me, man. Like, you gotta wake up at 4 a.m. and be extra productive. Dads, when it's 11 a.m., they come back from work and just funny guy rage bait. I dunk my clothes in the basket like I'm LeBron. I mean, that's a fun way to do your laundry. That's actually being whimsical. I frick with that. Massive walk-in closet. Dude, my closets back at home are freaking PPL. Like, you know, when I was a kid, I tried to be like really teehee tomfoolery and like hide in my closet, but there's like actually no room in those closets. You're actually fighting for your life to stay in those closets. You're like, "Arr." Me being a little devious child and waiting in the laundry room to scare my mom whenever she comes into the laundry room. I'd actually wait like probably like half an hour, just hee hee. This is gonna be so good. And then she goes, "Eek." Wait, did your guys' like banks have like a drive-through thingies? My mom, I would like my mom would always tell me to go with her whenever she went on errands and stuff. and I would, and then I would always get a little lollipop from the bank drive-through thingy with the tubes. Yeah, they would put a little lollipop, and be like, yippee, a little dum dum, and I'd be like, yes, this makes going out worth it. Big dubular. Earliest childhood memories are bank runs or going to the mall. I mean, malls are just like they're not hangout spots anymore. Like back in the day, you would be hanging out with your friends and everything at the mall. Now they are for old people. Yeah, actually. For old people to hang out. Food court sigh. Going past the Sarku Japan samples, not actually going into the restaurant, but taking the little bit of teriyaki beef or chicken that they're offering. A little snack. I feel like I never went to food courts as a kid, though. Actually, I just never went to food courts in general for the most part. The only times... I don't think I went with my friends. We have food at home. Yeah, that... The only time my mom would want to go to the food court, because she really loves a Philly cheesesteak. That is like her favorite thing to eat. I guess she really likes beef and cheese. So that is like the only time we would go to the food court and they would have it. Good taste. I mean, yeah, Philly cheesesteaks are good. Beef and cheese. Your mom and I. Oh wait, Brendan. Now we can ask you the question: do kids still learn cursive in school? Oh, I freaking fricked with Auntie Ants. No. Oh, and there it is. The answer. Auntie Anne's is so good. Holy frick. Dude, it's the best when you get the pretzel, you get the bite with the big salt grain on it. It's so good. And then you dip it in some cheese. Oh god, it's so freaking good. Nice buttery pretzel with cheese. The almond pretzel. Have I had the almond pretzel? I've had like some. Is that the one with like a little bit of like the crusted thing on it? That is pretty good. Oh my god, Orange Julius! I forgot about that. My aunt used to have like a little like jewelry shop at the mall, at one of the malls, and there was an Orange Julius right next to it, so I would get Orange Julius sometimes. Cause for Black Friday, I would just go in there and help her out. No, it wasn't a kiosk. It was literally it was a store. Honestly, I forgot what it was called. But cause she ran for like a little bit, but bitch. We never left the house for Black Friday. My family just yeah, we wouldn't really go shopping. We would just go. I would. The only time I went out for Black Friday really was to help my aunt store. What this ship doing? Excuse me? I need to deliver this. Wait, who wanted this? Oh, they're up here. Is this like a boss battle? Am I supposed to like... Oh, I'm supposed to sink this thing? Is this end game right here where you're supposed where I'm supposed to where to go? I don't even know where it is. I must drown the ship. I have to Hey, stop polluting the ocean. Frick you, guy. Freaking puts water on them. But I don't see the water filling up. Do I have to just chase him? Wait, why am I stuck? Here I am. Girl, you're too little. No. No, I'm not. Can I just stay in front of him? Hey, come back! Just because you're a large boat doesn't mean I can't sink you. What? No, I have to sink it. It's just that I'm too lazy to chase him around, so I'm just gonna wait. Freaking puts water on the See? It's slowly sinking! Brendan, I have a question. What's your... Yeah, what is... Brendan's good at answering questions. How often do your students say 6'7"? Not that... Really? Wait, do they say frame mogging and their cortisol levels are spiking nowadays? I think that's what's in with the kids. They don't say any of that. What do they say? W? They say gesture gooning. In with the kids, Jesus? Yeah. I'm freaking old, man. It's been years since I've been in grade school. This is an old folk. Do you not see my stream tag? Retirement home friendly? That might be crazy, but like I am old here. Guys, I'm gonna tell you what. Waiting? The kids all alright most really? Oh, I think I'm done doing this. Now I have to go like now I need to cover up the bald spots, apparently. Oh, they have bald spots? Is that even a bald spot? Okay, but what if the teachers get their students to say that on TikTok for the TikTok? They're like, kids, this is gonna go viral. I need you to do this. Thoughts on that? Do it for the TikTok. We will all be TikTok famous. Farming the kids for content? I mean, that is very common. People love doing that, especially those family TikTok or like family content creators that I mean, is it wrong of me to think most of them are probably evil people, like the parents? Am I crazy? I just have a bad feeling for most. Not all of them, but a lot of them I have a bad feeling about. Not all, but a good amount that I've seen. Just something I look at it and I'm like, this is very strange. I mean, I've seen so many stories of. Wait, well, there was one popular one of the family where yeah they had like it was like a family content channel or whatever, and the mom or whoever it was starving their kids. I remember that one, and then I mean there are some like family content creators that legit like it is not a proper living space. It's like legit like a one they make their kids like sleep all of them. They don't have rooms. They just sleep out in the kitchen area or something. And they're like, "This is how I raise my family." I'm like, "Do you want to be posting this? Like, this is not. This is terrible." Yeah, it's like in the kitchen. They're like, "Yeah, we don't have enough space, so all of our kids just sleep out here." And I'm like, "This looks terrible." Yeah, like on cots, and then they're like, "Yeah, to make space, we pack up all the things." And it's not even like a small family. It's like they legit have like 6 kids or something. And I'm like, this I don't know. I feel bad for them. Ryan's toy reviews? Oh, jeez. Or the kids who talked about their parents who love to van life for content and how they hated that. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's really sad. I feel so bad for them. People do that. I mean, yeah, they do a lot. What is this game? If you look at the freaking Twitch, what is it called? Twitch category, you might be able to see what this game is. It's called Spilled. Yay! Home! Yep! What is this? Is this the credit? Just, yay! Yeah, it's a cute game. I don't remember how much this was on Steam. I can look. You're just cleaning. It is. There's a demo. It's $6 or something like that. I think I got it on sale. Very relaxing. Wait, so many people have so many hours on it. Yeah, it's very nice. Now refund it? No, I don't think I will. I think it's a cute game. Now, for a like Outlast Trials, that is something I would refund. This game, no, they can have my money. Hop on Outlast Trials. No, that thing is buns. It buns with the capital B. Oh, I'm down. You guys spent more. Yeah, we played legit the mini games more than we played the game than the actual like trials. Guys, I have. Am I spawning at a later time tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. Void, can you make it to golf tomorrow? Also, Void, what are you up to? Yeah, 8 p.m. Psst. I need to message everyone. I don't know if everyone is gonna show up, but I think you, Daff, Marshall definitely will show up. And Super, I don't know. I think Rain said she'd be there. I don't know if Sleepy is gonna be there, but what is this? Fixing education. Brendan, am I gonna laugh at this video? Be honest. Yes. Okay, let's see it. Yay! We're done with the game. Yippee! Everything's clean! Yay! Back to just chatting. Bye-bye, Spilled. Nice game. You thought the video was funny? I don't care about the caption?